It's easy for you now, but it's the journey that is hard. What did I just say? What did I just fucking say, dumb nuts? What did I just fucking say? I literally just said, you won't understand the unique difficulties of this job unless you experience it yourself. And then you're like, well, no, your job's easy for you now. What did I just, are you fucking dumb? How are you this fucking stupid? There's people that show up and they're like, tell me that streaming as a job is like so fucking easy. And like, I should feel so like I'm getting free money for just sitting here being pretty or something. I'm like, oh, I could do what you're doing. Easy. And I'm like, and then I'm like, why don't you do it? Like, oh, because I have all these excuses, but you just have it so easy. I want to say that these people have never worked in customer service, but because people in customer service are very familiar with the idea of you can visit an establishment 1 billion times. You can be a regular there. You can be friends with the staff there and still not understand what the fuck it entails to work at that particular place.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, RabsPapa here, and I just want to take this time just to apologise. This isn't going to be the sort of usual video. There's normally what I would do is I would introduce a sort of webcam for this sort of thing, but I'm sort of rearranging my room, all that sort of thing, so I haven't really got round to setting that back up. But I came across something on the internet, and normally I don't bother with this sort of thing, but I think it sort of sets a dangerous precedent for any sort of future streamers that may be coming, up, young guys, and just like any sort of job, any sort of thing where you're dealing with the general public, there are sort of rules and regulations that you have to adhere to. There are some unwritten rules and that sort of thing. And I think this girl that you've just watched, Bad Bunny, on her Twitch channel, she seems to be misguided in a lot of things. That now, there is one main point as to why I'm bringing you this video, and it's not really to do with the clips that you've just seen, but I do have a point to make about those sort of clips. Having streamed myself, I don't really agree with what she's saying, and I know a lot of people that might see this, they might actually stream themselves or have streamed, and she does sort of she sort of paints this picture of streaming being a difficult job, and the most difficult bit about streaming, and if you are brand new or you're thinking about streaming, or you know streaming has ever come across your mind to do it, or whether you've streamed before, I'm pretty sure you can agree with this, that the most difficult thing about streaming is getting started. And what I mean by that is if you're getting started and you're trying to do it properly, and what I mean by that is setting up all your bots, getting your overlays, getting your images, setting up your Streamlabs, or setting up any of these other types of programs that you run alongside your streaming with donations and all that sort of thing, setting up your donation links, setting up all that sort of stuff. That is the most difficult part of it. Once you get over that hurdle, it's very, very simple. The only thing that can trip you up during streaming is your internet connection, which I have found out personally. A lot of you guys that followed me on Mixer or anything like that, when I was starting off streaming, it was a bit of a grind, it was a bit of a hassle. The internet was my biggest enemy, but we are slowly overcoming that. But getting to again what this girl said, streaming is not a difficult job. If you are a fan of video games, or even if you're not a fan of video games, take what this girl does for example. As far as I can tell, doing research, this girl pretty much just talks to chat for the duration of her stream, and she'll watch content on YouTube. It's not entirely straining, I think you can agree. I'm not over exaggerating or under exaggerating. That is literally what she does. And she tries to paint this picture that she is very, very hard done by. The only argument I would make to her saying that is that if streaming was so hard, there would not be the plethora of streamers that are available. Streamers who are very, very good at what they do. I've watched some excellent streamers, guys that streaming just comes naturally to. Fair enough, there is a bit of a difference in streaming to being or to doing YouTube videos. YouTube videos, all you really need to do is you need to be up and active and interesting for 10 minutes if you're looking for that revenue, which is very easily done. You can record your video over a couple of days, and you can edit out the bits that you don't like. When it comes to streaming, you are taking it face value. There's no editing, there's nothing like this. It's just you, the webcam, and your audience for the duration of time that you are looking to stream. But to get into the main point of this video, yeah, I don't really know what to say, so I'm just going to go ahead and run the clip.
How are you consuming this free entertainment? Like, how do you think free entertainment is available to you? It's because other people actually provide money so you can be a cheap ass. That's it. Other people provide money because they're generous and they see like a thing that they want to support, a form of entertainment they want to support, and then you leech. But that's the reality of it, period. Period. If you're watching Twitch as a non-donating, non-sub, you are leeching. Does that mean that you should feel bad about it? I don't know. But the reality is that you are leeching.
Now, I know that I'm a little bit late to the party with this video. I think this happened over like a month ago or something like that. But it's just something that I seen, and it's just something that, you know, when I seen it, I thought about it for a good 5-10 minutes, and I thought to myself that if there are people who are fans of hers, or people that might come across the content, people might come across things that she said and they think it's acceptable, then that's something that needs to be addressed, in my opinion. So I thought long and hard about ways that I could get my point across, a simple way that it could be understood, and, you know, I never really knew how to do it. But then I cast my mind back to just about any Saturday when I'm going to the football with my dad, and we head over this bridge heading towards the football ground, and without fail there is always this larger man with glasses playing the guitar, singing songs. And that's when it hit me, thinking about that gentleman. Streaming is exactly the same as busking. Now, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get together some images, and I'm going to try and paint a picture for you guys. Now, twitch.com, if you'll allow me to have your attention for a little while longer, Twitch is a high street in your nearest town, for example. It's a free platform where the general public can walk up and down or be at their leisure and do whatever they like. You, as a streamer, you are then deciding to grab your guitar and be a busker, so you'll go to that platform, the street, the high street, or Twitch in this instance, and you will then exhibit your talents for free. You don't get up in the morning, grab your guitar and head for your high street expecting money. You do it in hope that someone likes you enough is donate money. Now, 9 times out of 10, what these buskers will do is they will be playing covers or their own versions of chart hits from bands like Coldplay right through to, I don't know, Guns N' Roses or AC/DC or anything that might be sort of modern day. So what you're actually choosing to do is you're actually choosing to stand there for free and entertain people. That is exactly the same as Twitch. You're taking your entertainment, or your form of entertainment, you're putting it on a free platform in the hopes that you can draw an audience. Then what happens is, after a while, if you become a Twitch affiliate, members of the general public who have been listening to you play your music on the high street can then offer a monthly subscription. So what I would suggest that is in the way of busking is that might be someone taking a business card or asking you for a Facebook page so that they can enjoy your music, enjoy your talents, on a regular basis. They're making a vow to buy any CDs that you might make and support you in any future endeavours that you might have, whether that be furthering your career with albums, LPs, that sort of thing. That could be seen as a stroke of luck. You've turned up there expecting nothing, but you've received something. So my advice to any new aspiring streamers that are heading on to Twitch or Mixer or any of these streaming platforms, whether you stream on, I think you can stream on Twitter, you can stream on YouTube now, never ever ever go into streaming expecting anything. Just be yourself, provide your entertainment, and if you're good enough, good things will happen. And most of the time, good things do happen. But the problem I have with this girl is if you can see in the clip, she's watching other people's content with ad blockers on. Not one ad blocker, but 2. So essentially, she is exactly like a busker. She's on a high street, she's on a free platform, and she is using other people's material, such as playing songs from Coldplay, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and those guys are not getting the revenue that they deserve. And by all means, they're absolutely entitled to it, but they don't get it because of the ad blocker. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It's just something that I seen, it kind of grinded my gears a little bit, and I thought, you know what, I should probably just put my opinions on YouTube, because essentially that's what it's there for, and hopefully it reaches a target audience. But yeah, if there's going to be any message I want you to take away from this video, it is to, if you're going to be streaming, go into it expecting nothing, and if you do get anything, take it with a little bit of grace and dignity. That's about it. Anyway, just a short video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have appreciated it. Be sure to hit like if you did. And yeah, until next time, I've been RabsPapa, and you've been tremendous for watching. And until next time, don't be like Bad Bunny. Be good people. And I'm out.